So hopefully this will work, and I'll feel a little bit better, and I won't go all psycho on somebody. I mean, let's just be real. I do have an axe in my hand. I have a pick in my hand. I have a pistol in my hand. I've got it all. Don't even ask what I'm going to do with this. Let's just be real. Anyway. What is up, everybody? That's right, your boy Bloodstalker, and yes, we're back with some more Subsistence. And it's time to get dirty. Oh yeah. I love this mode. Kind of love V mode. I love it so much. It just makes the game cool. It's just, you can do fun things with it now. You know, it's just strictly for a fun thing. There was a wolf down here earlier. So what is up, everybody? We got a lot of plans for today. How you guys been doing? Because I have not been doing well. Holy shit, do I have a story for you guys today. Oh no, this is legit. How much power do we got? Oh, I'm trying to get up to about 500. No, we're good. Shutting you off, bad boy. Oh no, you're probably saying we'll get to the story. No, the story will come in time. It will. And it is a story. It's an epic nature. It's a horrifying and traumatic story. So I must warn you, if you have young viewers watching, I probably have not have your kids with you watching this one. And when I say that, it's only because I don't want them getting these thoughts in their heads. Seriously. I'm going to give you a warning now. If you got any little ones watching with you, you watch with the kids, I'm sorry. This is going to be more of an adult episode. Not because of the language, just because of the themes. If your parent or guardian watches this and says, hey, you can watch that, by all means, do so. Anyway, on with the show. So, look, I'll give you a couple more minutes. What are you doing, Barrett? Alright, y'all back? Alright, let's do this. So here's the deal. I need to finish these walls up here. So I went ahead and made them. I need one more wall to get 5 total. We're out of nails. We got 3 nails left. It sucks. I'm getting to the story. Don't worry. So we need to grab some. We need to go on a loot run, and that's when we're going to do the story. But first, we're going to fix this base up. I pissed off hunters. It's a true story. I mean, we kind of knew this was going to be a thing. This is temporary on how I'm doing the base. I want to enclose it just to make sure we're safe, because you never know. You never do. You really don't. I mean, they got a good arm on them. They could, you know, toss a grenade over it. I'm sure that would be a legit thing. I'm leaving this left part open because it just makes sense to me. You know what I mean? It just feels right because I can still do this right here, hop up here. And they're not going to jump up on the rock. I don't think they can get... Are you growling at me? Oh, are you going to come up here? I want to see you do this. Oh, really? You're trying, aren't you? He'll find a way to teleport up here. Just in case, actually, just in case. I've had a bear run into my base before doing this. You gotta be careful. That's why I make sure the back of the rock you can't climb up anywhere. Oh god, it was bad. It's alright, that's it. We need to do something else too. Now I want to make a mass fabricator, which we're gonna need resources for too. So I'm not gonna be crafting or I'm not gonna be using any power right now at mass. We need to get a fabricator going. We just need planks. I need wood. I need resources. I got everything else. Just well, no wood. No wood to be had. No. Are you still out here pissed off, Mr. Wolf? Oh, look at that. The sun's a-shining. Still partly cloudy. Look at that beautiful sun. I know I'm feeling violent right now. Here, how about this? Let's get our toolbar fixed because I had it jacked up. Place all that stuff. Da, 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 da. There you go. Alright, I made some arrows too because I'm tired of wasting ammo. Alright, let's get about it. Oh, there's animals everywhere today. I kind of want to head this way. I feel like we need to head up here. I feel like we need to grab those berries. And everybody's going to chase me. Run if you can. Just don't hit V mode to make sure they're chasing you, because you don't want to find out that way. Okay, no, okay, let's go. Run, don't stop. There you go, buddy. Alright, so anyway, here's what happened. And I'm going to tell you this frankly, and as a parent, I'm pretty pissed off. If I ever see these two guys again, I'm probably going to beat their ass. So's my brother. So anyway, here's what happened. So, this is on Tuesday night. It took me a while. I was going to record Monday night. I don't record much during the week anymore. I just do editing because I spend a lot of time editing videos now, come to find out. It takes probably about a good 30 minutes. I'm sorry. It probably takes about a good 45 minutes extra. So I'm spending an hour and 30 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes editing videos, which I actually enjoy. It's quite it's fun. I think I laugh more watching my own shit, editing it, making fun of myself than anything. Yeah, it's true. Anyway, so today's Tuesday. On Monday morning, well, let's start back. Let's go back in time. If I could do the whole doodly-doo thing, I'd do it. But anyway, so what happened was this. On Saturday night, a rash of car break-ins occurred in our neighborhood. Now, I don't lock my doors. There's really nothing in my car worth stealing. You could take the whole car and you'd probably be pissed off at me and probably try to somehow do something to get back at me legally. I don't know how you do it, but you figure it out. My car's a piece of shit. Let's just be honest. Let's just be frank. I do have a Cadillac. It is a Cadillac, but if you ever owned a Cadillac, look me in the eyes. If you ever owned a Cadillac, they are nice cars up until about 100,000 miles. Then everything goes to shit. Totally. Anyway, my car was already old when I bought it. I bought it as an 05 back in 2010. So it's already a 5-year-old car. Well, now the damn thing's almost... It's turn of the century, baby. So anyway, the thing's old as dirt. And it's got quite a bit of miles on it. But anyway, I digress. I don't lock my doors. I don't have anything of value. I've got burnt CDs from 15 years ago because I don't listen to a lot of new music. No, I don't. I listen to all the old stuff from when I was a kid, which is like... Hey, buddy. Forgot he was over there. Which is like really old stuff. I mean, I listen to a lot of 70s, 80s, and 90s music. I grew up... I worked in a music store in the 90s, so I've got pretty much every... Really? Damn it, this is going to suck. We're going to have to cut up this way. See if we can dunk, dodge, dive, and weave on these guys. Nope, he got me. He's going to chase. Oh, hey, chicken. Chicken. Are you chicken? You're going to be in my pocket in a minute. You're going to be scared. So anyway, I know I'm all over the place in the story, and I apologize, but it is quite a lengthy one. So, anyway, my car got broken into, and they stole a whole stack of probably about 25 old discs that were scratched. Some of them played, some of them wouldn't even play. I just never threw them away. And why? Because I'm just that right amount of lazy. Apparently, I'm just an amount of lazy to make someone think that they hit the mother load and then realize, sadly, they found a bunch of old guys' music. Bet you they feel pretty damn stupid now. I'd love to see their face when they try to listen to some of that shit. Anyway, so that happened Saturday. Oh, this actually happened Friday night. So Saturday morning, this happened when I got in the car to go get groceries. Or Sunday night, sorry. This happened Saturday night. Sunday, I went to get groceries while the wife was out over at my in-laws with my youngest daughter practicing for archery. Archery season starting back, by the way. She's in practice all week long. That's another reason I'm not recording too much this week. So anyway, so my wife was gone. I went to go pick up groceries. I noticed my car had been burglared, been vandaled. Some guy with a little mask on, running around with a bag, was in my neighborhood taking shit. Bad man. Bad man. So anyway, that happened. Well, my wife on Sunday morning noticed that her car had been gone through. Or Monday morning. Now, this was after some other things happened. So we fast forward to Monday morning. Now I get up and I leave work probably about 6:30 in the morning. Between 6:30 and 6:20 or 6:40, depending on if I gotta get gas. Totally did not even grab that. If I gotta get gas or anything like that, or smokes or whatever. I am a smoker. Don't give me shit. I'm old. I'm entitled to it. So anyway, long story even longer. I left for work, so I took off probably about 6:30, a little bit 6:35. Well, when I left, I'm on my way to Little Rock. I live in Bryant. It's probably about a good 20-minute drive on into work, depending on the time of day, or how many jackasses want to stay in the left-hand lane. That's a lot, Craig. We're going to get that. Or jackasses want to stay in the left-hand lane, knowing that they're blocking traffic. That's probably another topic for another day. I mean, yeah. I have a lot of rage inside of me. Like I said, when I say I'm an asshole, I really am. I'm a nice guy up until a point. And when that point happens, well, shit gets real. Oh, there we go. That looks better, doesn't it? Anyway, point taken. So, here we go to Monday. I'm on my way into work. I take the exit for where I work at. Take the exit, turn right onto this road, and you go down this road probably for about a minute, not even a mile, or half a mile down the road, and you turn left onto another road, and there's the entrance to my company I work for. So, I'm getting off the freeway. My wife, I hit the freeway right before all that, so it's probably I'm still about 5-8 minutes away. My wife calls me frantic, said that there was some guy standing at their doorway this morning, that my brother, Venable Rook, was on his way to drop off my niece, and they stopped. They ran into the guy. Well, when my brother walked up, oh, I'm walking right up on that dude. That's the other one, isn't it? Holy crap! Do I got more? Yeah, that's the other one. I gotta be careful I don't run into this one. I really think I'm like right on top of his shit right now. Why do I feel that way? Because I probably am. It's right up here, I think. Someone starts shooting at me, we know. Alright, so going back into this longer story. Like I said, it's a long story. I don't tell stories well, if you haven't figured that out, by the way. Yeah, true story. Better eat that before I forget. So anyway, we move on. So my wife is in a frantic calling me. I'm kind of panicking at this moment. My brother had walked in, asked my wife, said, hey, who's the guy at the door? Both my wife and my kids go at the same time. What guy? My brother says, I'll be right back. Now you have to understand, my brother My brother's very protective of us. Just in general, my brother and I are both protective of our families. Overtly protective, yes. Annoyingly protective, probably so too. Yeah, we are. But the bottom line is, you don't want to mess with us. We both have daughters. He has a boy too, but I have 2 daughters, so you really don't want to piss me off. It will probably be a bad day for you. This individual has pissed me off. I'm not going to take retribution. I'm going to let the police handle it. But my point being, I am not a happy camper right now. Alright, now that I put the fear of God into some people, I'm going to need all of you. See, we're going to make a lockpick and go get that thing. So my brother takes off. This is when my wife is calling me. My brother walks out the door, and this guy is across the street. Now my brother immediately just starts hitting him up. What are you doing? Who are you? Why are you over here? You don't need to be over here. And blah. I mean, just basically giving him questions. The guy kind of was dumbfounded. He was up to no good. The guy was wearing PJs, house shoes, and a raggedy shirt and looked like he just woke up. Now, for those of you who don't know, that's a common scheme in order to make it look like they live in the area, and that they're only just out and about by a whim, and that they just happen to walk outside or something. So if you see them like, oh, I just live right over there, I'm doing X. It's a freaking lie. Let's just be real here. I've got shit all over the place. Oh, how's that fire doing? It's about to, yeah, I'm tossing it. You get mad all you want. I know. God, we got so much ash. I don't want to lose all that. So, my brother rips the guy a new one. He tells him there's been vandals in the area, that they are looking. I almost walked off without it, didn't I? That they're, that people in this neighborhood have guns, and that's a true story. Because I talked to a lot of my neighbors throughout all this. And a lot of my neighbors were like, I had to get my gun out. I'm like, yeah, that's very much what we're all doing, getting our guns out. So there's going to be someone's going to get shot, damn it. I don't mean for that to happen. But I'm not the only one that's concerned and upset. Am I trailing all them? Oh, it's like, where the hell did you go? I don't think I can get this. Ooh, barely. I hear him chasing. I hear 4 feet hitting beat. 4 feet or beating feet. All right. So, oh, he's going to get me. So anyway, this guy was there. So my brother came back home, told my wife what was going on, and said I saw him over here and told her. Well, then he went to leave to go to work. The perception was everything was okay at that point. So he takes off and leaves. Well, the reason I say this is traumatizing story in the beginning, I'll get to that point at the end. So just make sure that I do have a valid reason. I wasn't trying to be overly dramatic. So anyway, all this is going on. Now, keep in mind, my wife is telling me this. Well, why my brother left to go to work. Well, then, probably right as I'm about, not even a minute, like 2 minutes from work, before I'm about to turn on that road to the main entrance, remember I told you about that. Remember? I told you. That was a serious point. Serious conversation. And see, if I wouldn't have done that, I wouldn't have saw this. So, over that. Anyway, I was about to be to work. Well, about that time, my wife tells me there's someone banging on the door. My wife panics. The kids start screaming. My youngest one gets upset, starts crying. Everybody starts getting really freaked out. The girls, because I have, at this point, my niece is in the house too. So all 3 of the girls and my wife, they take off in the kitchen, and my wife's like, I wonder if that's my brother. If that's if that's your daddy. Call your daddy. She tells my niece to call your daddy, see if that's him. So she does. Turns out it is my brother at the door. He wasn't beating on her or nothing. He was just knocking on the door. And they scared the crap out of him. He was apologetic. He didn't mean to. But he's probably going to be like, man, I'm sorry. Anyway, he really didn't mean to. That was not the purpose. And I done lost where that damn lock crate was. Hold on, I got to go back to that little tree, skinny tree. That's why I hit that tree, by the way. I've learned to mark things, and I know I am changing the subject. I lied. I am a good storyteller. This is how I build suspense. Anyway, so let's find that tree real quick. Nope, you're not the one. You are the one. So he comes in. He followed the guy back to where he was at. He was up here. He follows this guy back to where he lives. The guy lives at the front of my neighborhood. He's not that smart. I mean, let's just be real. He's a dumbass wow, maybe that tree's already respawned. Son of a bitch. Ingenious idea? Not. So, I guess it didn't work this time. So, my brother gave us the license plate number, the physical address, where it was at, and everything. And, yeah, we'll continue on from there. So, he heads off to work. I'm already at this point, because I thought somebody was trying to break in the house. I make a U-turn in the middle of the road, cut 5 people off, and I make it home, a normal 20-25 minute drive, I make it home like 10-15 almost. I make it home pretty dang quick. I was not obeying the traffic laws at this point. True story. 100% true story, actually. So, I make it home. I drive through the neighborhood. My wife is still not back from dropping the girls off from school because in my town it's a horrible process. It's very not refined. It's another story for another day. So anyway, She proceeds to go. She's taking care of that. Well, I come home. I drive by our house to make sure there's nobody there. There's not. No cars are there. There's no dumbass there. And so I proceed to drive around. I'm going to look for this neighborhood. I'm going to see what my brother was talking about. So I see one of my neighbors backing out, and I stop him and said, hey, did your car get broke into? And she's like, no, I keep it in the garage. But I heard a bunch of other people saying that they had problems Saturday night. I'm like, yep, same thing. I said, I think we found the guys. He was standing at my front door when my brother came to drop my niece off. So she got excited, and this is the comments about guns. Anyway, so she takes off to take her kids to school. I, in turn, drive around. Well, I find the house. This is where it gets pretty interesting, because I find the trailer they live in, and guess what they're doing? As soon as I take a left to turn on the road where they're at, they're backing out. Well, they had stopped for some reason. I don't know why, because there's no cars in front of me. Well, I stopped to let them out. The dumbasses backed out. Let me get behind them. They didn't even know. They didn't realize I was there. They just kept backing out. And all of a sudden, at a singular moment, now I've never met this guy. Never met him or his passenger or the girl that's in the car too. There's 3 of them involved. Never met any of them. As soon as he looks up, I see him look up in the rearview mirror. That's how close to his bumper I was. He twitches really hard, and he starts frantically trying to tell the guy in the back seat, who was the one who was standing at my front yard, our front door, proceeds to say something to him. Well, all hell breaks loose at that point. Next thing I know, I look up as he starts to drive. He's kind of swerving on the road. Turns out he was grabbing a phone out of his pocket, and he was using a phone like a two-way camera. It's quite funny, but he was very bad at it. So I notice he's holding his camera up to look behind him while he drives, because I can see his head turning, and he's swerving. Well, I just wave at him. He drops his phone and swerves and almost hits a car. I felt bad because I almost caused that accident, and I was not intending to. That was not my intention. Just putting that out there if anybody watches this. So anyway, I busted a dude bigger than shit. They've never seen me. They know my car, apparently. I wonder why. I wasn't there when they were there that morning. So that tells you something. These are the assholes that broke into my car. Pretty plain. Doesn't take a detective to figure that out. I spoke to another freaking lock crate. I didn't even see what was in that one. I just grabbed it while I was talking. It really wasn't that good, actually. I got some nails. We needed the nails. Let's go ahead and start making planks, because we're running low. Alright. Damn, block crate. All these crates, man. I need to talk. I need to run my mouth more often. You guys are probably like, what, you just got, no, what, story? Loot? What? Oh, son of a... Yeah. That's my day. That's my life every day. So anyway, so I follow them. I'm only taking a picture of their license plate, and I just wanted to see what they were up to. They were frantically freaking out. My brother said that he drove by and got the when he got the address, they were loading something into the car. Another guy was. That was the driver at the time. So I proceeded. When I got home, I called the cops. Called non-emergency. I didn't call 911. Called the non-emergency line. They said they're going to send a car out there to take my statement. 3 hours later, a cop never showed up. It was a misunderstanding between dispatch and the police officer they were sent out. He'd actually been sitting out in my neighborhood. He drove through and saw us outside, and he continued around the neighborhood, and he said at the front of the neighborhood, there's only one way to get in. There's 2 roads, really, you can get to our neighborhood in. He had one of his buddies on one side of it. Didn't mean to hit that. And he had his other, he was sitting by the gas station watching the road. And they never saw him come back, which I didn't think they would. I thought they were maybe ditching town. Yeah, they didn't. I came home. I went to work the next day on Tuesday, or Monday afternoon. I went to pick my daughter up from my brother's apartment. And I noticed, guess what? They're sitting at there. They're loading the cart with even more crap. One of them was getting beat. The guy that was standing in front of my house was getting beat up by his grandma. So I'm thinking they're probably not in town anymore. They had California plates disabled. The placard around the license plate, however, was from a local car dealership. And it was an older Hyundai Sonata. So that tells me 2 things. One, the car is not registered. It doesn't have the tags don't match the car. If the glove doesn't fit, you must have quit, I guess is what they're thinking. In reality, it's a felony to drive around with illegitimate plates on your car like that. It's pretty, at least here, it's a pretty punishable offense. So, anyway, so that's where the story ends. Now, the reason I mention this being traumatic and why I'm so upset is because the mental scarring it's done to my daughters. Not only that, my wife. My wife works from home every day. She doesn't go into the office much because there's no need. All of her employees that work for her, she's a supervisor. Everybody that reports to her is remote. There's nobody in our office locally that reports to her, so there's really no sense in her being a presence as a supervisor. So she takes care of everything she does at home, and it saves on gas. I love it. It's a very nice option. I wish I got to do it more often. I don't. So anyway, so because of that, it worries me and stresses me out. It stresses her out. It stresses my kids out, especially my 12-year-old, soon-to-be 12-year-old daughter, and my 14-year-old daughter, and my 14-year-old niece. And these are young girls. These are girls to boot, on top of that. Some weird dude just standing outside my house. So, when I say that I have no zero tolerance right now, and I am like literally ready to go have cocked off on somebody. So if you read about some guy from Arkansas getting locked up for beating up some kids or just some young millennials, and I'm going to say millennials, it's the only way I can do, young 20s, they're not even millennials probably. Anyway, if you see about some old man beating up two young teens or 20-year-olds, it's going to be me. You'll find out my real identity. It'll be kind of cute. Might be a little clever game. Look in the paper each day to see when it's going to happen. I don't know. I'm not going to willingly go looking for trouble. I'm going to be smart about it. I do have a bad temper. My brother surprisingly has a better temper than me. He has a better temperament. He gets mad like I do, but he's able... See, those look like rocks you should be able to harvest. Really? Yep. Alright. So, my brother really surprisingly is the more calmer one, because I could have just... If the dude was outside, I wouldn't have said anything. There wouldn't have been words said. There would have been me walking up from behind, slamming him into the door. Or there would have been me opening the door to walk out and him standing there, and I would have probably just knocked the shit out of him. Because you have no business being at someone's house that early in the morning. And yes, there could be emergencies, but not dressed like he was. Plus the dude, I mean, I know what addiction looks like. I know what meth addiction looks like. I know what crack addiction looks like. I know what heroin, I know what all of it looks like. I'm a well-seasoned individual in life. I've been around a lot of things in life. Not saying I'm proud of these moments, but yeah. I know what these things look like. This guy was ate up with meth. He was a meth head. Both of them were. Even the girl that was driving the car. I didn't even have to get up on him to see this. You see the same thing. It's bad. Drugs are bad, man. Especially stuff like anything that you can make in a house, in your house. Anything that takes household chemicals to make and freaking starter fluid for a car. Let's just be real here. If you want to put that shit in your head, up your nose, or smoke it, or whatever, you're going to get what comes to you. You get it. I mean, it's just shit. I'm sorry, I have no sympathy for you. You get what you get. And you don't throw a fit, just like we used to tell our kids. Remember those days? You get what you get and you don't. Anyway. So that's my story for today. So, for the last 2 days, I've still been angered. Yesterday was anxiety and frustration and helplessness. Because that's the way I felt. I felt 100% helpless. I'm not telling you guys this because I'm trying to be all like... I'm not trying to be cheesy. This is what I wanted to tell you guys. I got to get it off my chest to at least help me feel better and vent it, because I have no other way to vent it that I can think of. This is the only thing I could come to think of. Shut up, timer, you're going to get thrown. This is the only thing I could think of in the last 48 hours to be able to make sense of it, to be able to help me get through it. So you can post any comment you want. You can talk shit about me all you want. You say, dude, this is fucking stupid. Pardon me. I'll beep that out, hopefully. But you can tell me whatever you want. I don't care. I have to get this off my chest. When it comes to being a badass, I don't have to prove anything to anybody. I know what I'm capable of, and I know what I can do. And I know the links that I'll go to. That's the difference between somebody who is to talk shit and somebody who is the shit. And I'm not trying to say I'm the shit. I'm just saying a simple fact of the matter is, you give someone motivation enough, they can do anything. I have a lot of motivation in my life. I have my 2 daughters and my wife, my brother and my niece and my nephew. Those are the most motivations I have in my life. Those mean the most to me. And by God, I'm not going to tell you what I'll do. You'll never know what'll happen. That's all I can say. That's how... Yeah, that's it. Let's just leave it at that happy moment right there. Shall we? I mean, really. Let's move on. So we've got a mass fabricator to make. Yay, I'm going to title it inappropriately. This is going to be a mass fabricator episode. You guys are going to be like, oh, let's check him out building a mass fabricator. You're going to be like, what the hell? This dude just went off about shit. And I'm sorry for venting on you guys. But this is my outlet. Please understand. I need this just as much as you guys do sometimes. Really. So anyway, that's what I got for you. We're going to go make a mass fabricator. I'm upset right now, but it's a different kind of upset. It's the upset from talking about it, and I'm calming down about it. So hopefully this will work, and I'll feel a little bit better, and I won't go all psycho on somebody. I mean, let's just be real. I do have an axe in my hand. I have a pick in my hand. I have a pistol in my hand. I've got it all. Don't even ask what I'm going to do with this. Let's just be real. Anyway, how's the fire doing? Alright, let's kill that before it goes bad. Oh, wow. I don't know why it does that. It's taking up a slot to put a slot. It is what it is, though. Let's eat some chicken. How's my veggies doing? Horrible. Let's eat an apple. Jesus, the doctor said he'd keep them away, and it's not. Let's eat one of those. Drink one of those. Let's go get some water while it cooks real quick. Then we're going to make a mass fabricator. I want the mass fabricator. Then we're going to make a mass storage. Then we're going to make... I think we're going to get to... Damn it. We're going to have to get to animal. We're going to have to get to a garden first. I think that's going to have to be the thing. I don't want to do a animal housing without a way to feed them. Because you can't feed them meat. I can go kill something and feed them. I don't think a chicken's going to eat a steak. No. They won't eat chicken. They'll eat protein bars, believe it or not. Protein bars of all things. God, like chicken shit's already bad enough. Anyway. Alright. This is going to be a long-ass episode. I hope you're in it to win it. Let's see. We're about done. That's why I did start so early. Oh, I didn't mean to put it in there. I wanted to take it out of the box. It takes it out of the box. I probably need to get my food out. Is it done now? Yes. Alright. I'm all over. I know. I'm bad about that. Mass fabricator. Where you at, baby? Oh, I don't have... How do I not... What is running? Where am I losing power from? Oh, I made... Never mind. Never mind. I'm stupid. We made it back just in time. Hold on, I'll cut that out. Alright. Let's try this. Take 2. Alright, let's make a mass fabricator. I'm slowly leaving all that in. Alright. We just need some power. Oh, look at that. We've got perfect amount of power. We don't have the right amount of mass. Son of a mother. Oh, we're not even going to make that today. That's my life. Anyway. I can make some planks, which I've got. Let's do this. I don't know. Let's talk about this real quick. Oh, someone didn't like that. Oh, is he right out front? I'm not in the mood for door camping bears. Ooh, that kind of scared me for a minute there. I didn't realize he was level 3. But boy, we're about to get some bits and pieces off of this boy. Woohoo! Come here, buddy. Give me your guts. So I wish you could make like a bearskin rug. Oh, crap. I have to do that anyway. I need to quit running around with the full inventory. That would probably not be... Yeah, that'd probably be a thing. Alright. Well, I think that's going to do her. We didn't get a mass fabricator. I'm still going to call it that, though, because we've got everything to do it. We just don't have the mass. It's going to take a while to get to 6, believe it or not. That sucks. Look at that. 0.07. Oh, I give up. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. I know it was kind of a trauma video, and I apologize. If it was not traumatic, by all means, let me know that. But it was stressful for me, nonetheless. I am who I am. That's all I can say. I hope you guys did enjoy it, like I said. I've been your lovely host, Bloodstalker. This has been a... I don't even know what we did. We played Subsistence somehow. I don't know what we did. We talked a lot. That was a lot. Anyway, till next time, you know the drill. Been your lovely host, Bloodstalker. And this has been Subsistence. Till next time, peace out, y'all. Ooh, that kind of scared me for a minute there. I didn't realize he was level 3. But boy, we're about to get some bits and pieces off of this boy. Woohoo!